Ubernar.
Breathing deep, huh?
So why do you have 4 eyes? Like, what do you do with those? Oh, you're playing hard to get. Huh? So what do you do with those 4 eyes? You just look up there and breathe down here? That's the plan?
Mm-hmm.
Boom!
Give me a shot.
Fine. Do you know the number infinity? Because you don't know that shit. Nobody does. That. For me to entertain? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so much work.
You're an expert.
Do you know how much work it is to do this? Super.
Charlie, what's going on?
I'm doing a lot of work right now.
What's going on there, dude?
You mind no business, Mike?
Punched in the cooter.
Does this take pictures of dicks? Because that will happen.
Take your pants off.
Is that a button?
What button?
Oh my god.
Show me the button, Mike.
Oh my god.
Don't do it, Charlie.
Don't do it, Charlie.
Wait, well, hold on. Well, no, it's not that hard. I just need to find my balls first. Here's one ball. Alright, there's one ball. I can't wait!
That just happened.
Oh my god.
No memory. That never happened.
Well then.
Heard it live, no big deal. This version sucks, just to let you know. It gives away the whole song. I mean...
Uber gay.
Well, you know the definition of uber gay, right? Now, think about the definition of uber gay, and then add uber gay onto uber gay.
And then that's how
That's Bourbon Street.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So that happened.
What about frisbee golf?
Oh, how dare you? It is called froth. I'm sitting above a 28-year-old kid who's just dousing fucking materials I didn't need. And it's like, and the worst part, here's the worst part about it. Did I just kill this kid? Like,
what?
Yeah, you're like, what? No, I saw him on that photo shoot.
You lost me there.
Right? No, yeah. I lost myself. That's the point.
Something about killing some kid that bought materials that he didn't.
Right? No, there I am in fucking what was it? Industrial Parkway. I'm going on Woodward, and I turn on the street like, oh, this is where it happened. This guy stops me. I stop. I mean, dead stop. He's like, oh, U.S. Marshal, this stuff, yada yada. It is scaring me. I'm legitimately scared. Like, fuck. Like, they're gonna make me come in for this or that. I'm like, I'm fucked. Yada yada. Next thing I know, I'm calling you to go disc golfing. And I'm like, what just fucking happened? Like, shit. You're like, what? Like, you just like, hey, let's go disc golfing. Fuck. That's what you said to me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. You're like, well, that's what you just said to me. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no, I'm like, it was crazy. I'm like, why is it like this fucking like kickoff thing? Like, oh, this is crazy. This is even more crazy. This is even more crazy. It's like, what the fuck? So we try to save this shit. You weren't part of that. We try to save this stuff on a totally separate, like, on a disc. We put it in like a thing, like off to the side. Nobody knew about it except for us 4.
Did you hit a kid with your car?
What?
Did you hit a kid with your car?
No, I hit a kid with a golf cart, but not with my car.
When?
It was Travis. I hit him with the golf cart. That was years ago. That was years prior to what we're talking about now.
Oh. And what is it we're talking about now?
We're talking about now is that, like, I got laid off from the LPD back in what?
04, 5?
Probably about like 05. Like summer of 05, you know what I'm talking about? And that's when, like, everyone was fucking like, boom, everyone's down. The people who existed in... I experienced all these people who would slander all of the fucking Lamont Park District lifeguards. They would just be like, this and that. Here I am with a fucking whiteout pen, like... I would write out a whole fucking paragraph, just like, done. Like, that never happened. And... according to my boss, like, I was the one who had to present it to her. So I would pretend like, oh, I'm going to pretend to wrap my wrist. Like, oops. And then I'd wait, and I'd watch this fucking, like, this board come in with fucking, like, blood everywhere. I'd be like, blip, 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 blip. You know, and I'd fucking finish it. Like, nothing happened here.
I'm missing a lot of this story.
Right, because what I really wanted to do was, I wanted to go to class without anybody fucking with my... grade, but being in a class where like 3 kids were getting hurt every day, it was like it was really hard.
How were they getting hurt?
What?
How were they getting hurt?
There's blood every fucking time. Fucking what's it, Mr. Ferry? Is that his name?
Yeah.
That was a woodshop teacher.
Yeah.
We'd show up in there. These kids like, oh, he taught us this. It's super safety, and I would like stab him. Oh, you got a pencil, like, boom. Like, it's like, ah, my finger! Like, go Mr. Ferry. Like, so go Mr. Ferry, and they wouldn't tell on me, but they would say I'm bleeding, so it would come from one of their machines, which means we get a whole extra week to do our finals. And all these kids thought I was a genius. I'm like, dude, no. It's simple math. Look what's going on. And this kid's like, oh, my hand's bleeding. And I'm just like, oh, that's too bad. Whack with a fucking pen. Like, ah! I'm like, I don't tell ya.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. At the time that it's going on, it's a normal thing. Like, oh, this kid's about to fucking, you know, he's got this going on in his cycle of healing, whatever. And here I am, like, dunk, like, kick something over, like, take my blood. Like, yeah, exactly.
So, when Charlie wakes up, he's gonna have to walk out here.